All right, well, here we go. It's 2021. It's June. I don't even remember. I think it's the June 16th today. We have until July 9th. I usually work on a bunch of cars if you ever watch any videos. But this one here is actually my personal car. I've had this for a couple years. There is some other videos already on the channel about some of the installs that I have done on this over the year or whatever. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to accomplish some of the stuff that I've always wanted to get done. Right now my big strong point right now is getting my suspension finished. All right, I got lucky. I just came across some rear control arms and BC coil rear upper camber plates. So I just swapped those out. That stuff's all done. I'm doing a couple other things to the car right now. Maybe if I open this door up, then we can see. Yeah, plenty of light. So let's check out what we got done here in the back so far. All right, so I got these installed. Everything was apart, so I have all my bolts or anti-seize. I just kind of lubed this up. So Hotchkiss rear sway bar, MPX exhaust. All right, so that's what we have going on here in the rear. That's all done. I've got a lot of stuff for this car. I just never get time to work on my own. So I'm putting the single pump fuel wire in right now. Planning to upgrade to something bigger, but this right here is going to be sufficient for what we're doing right now. And yeah, so we're doing that. We got the rear suspension done. That's what we're under here. I'm going to cut. We're going to go up front. I'm going to show you what I'm doing up there. Hopefully I can get all that accomplished today. Like I said, I got to finish tucking this up. Knocked this stuff out yesterday. Pretty happy how everything came in. I had a real bad problem with alignment with just the BCs. So I'm hoping that the arms and the camber plates on top will help with alignment. I do have camber bolts too if I need them, but I don't think we're going anything quite that bad. So I'll see you up front. So this is up front. Don't get me wrong. If you look and you notice this, there's a little bit of oil leak. All right. We are going to be replacing the engine, the axles, possibly the transmission will be upgraded also. But what we're doing here is we're just kind of, I don't know why that was there. What we're doing is we have our spindle is removed. We have our lower control arm is removed. So we're going to be doing a couple different things here. So basically, you know, everything's going to get cleaned up. You can see my center mount here. I'm gonna trim that little cap like I usually do now, because that seems to be working out pretty good when I do that. But I have polyurethane bushings right here that are going to be installed in the control arms. I got those cleaned up yesterday, pulled them off, wiped them down. I'm just going to hit these things with a Scotch-Brite pad and scrape off some more of this dirt. Looks like that might have been a sticker too, because the sticker was here. And get these things cleaned up. Like I said, we do have new bushings to install, the polyurethane ones. And we have, I have new boots. And they'll be painted up pretty, and new bushings. And I also have, I really wanted to get to the point where I could have these things set in here. And it's this one. Okay, now you can see here the location of this. This is where they are for the Neon. This is where they are for the PT Cruisers. This will actually help give you a better turning radius. These need pushed out and replaced. These ones here I kept because they have the long ARP studs in. So hopefully those hubs come out intact. And I have some brand new bearings. With any hopes, we can get these things pressed out. These hubs here cleaned up, pressed in with the new bearings. The knuckle or spindle or whatever you want to call it, cleaned up, painted black. Install them with these, nicely painted, new bushings, and get everything all reassembled back onto the car. And a small brake upgrade that we're going to be installing on this car. But let's see how far this video here takes us today. We do have a lot of stuff to get taken care of. Cleaning, prepping, painting, new bushings, pressing bearings in and out of some knuckles. So you guys are coming along for the ride. I'm going over this thing. I'm actually getting some stuff done on my car. Usually I try to do some of this stuff pre-Carlisle. Usually gives me an opportunity to work on my stuff or through winter, and then I kind of knock out some of mine, but I've been too busy working on too many other SRT4s. But those are some of the goals that I have ready here so far. We're going to get that stuff taken care of. We're going to get these brakes installed. I'm waiting on some more parts for my rear brakes, and yeah, we need to handle and we need to stop before we start applying power, and we're definitely going to do that with this car. All right, this is the mess. We actually have to cut, you see we got these out. We actually have to cut the rubber and grind it off of the parts that go up through the middle. These here, because you'll be reusing them to slide down through. They do give you new metal inserts for that side, but we got the other side of the arms. They're painted up. Right now I'm getting some coats on here. That way this stuff is done, painted, good, and dried, and ready to go. I'm going to get on to the next thing. I have my PT spindles all cleaned up. I kind of gave everything a dust of paint on the spindles here now. The control arms, I've been baking out here in the sun for a while, so I got to dust those a little bit on the end. I'm going to check to see if these are dry enough, and then we're going to start putting the bushings in and starting to get the control arms reinstalled onto the car. I got the location for the control arms all like kind of cleaned up. Just use a little bit of WD-40. I mean, this car's actually in pretty decent shape, no real rust or nothing. So, but yeah, we're getting ready to get that on, and we'll get the suspension stuff on. We'll press these bearings in, and I'll kind of show you what stuff looks like. I got, like I said, I have some nice hubs with some of the long ARP studs in. So since I'm tearing this thing apart, I'm doing all this, I'm going to do that. I have a stock Neon here, so I wouldn't mind trying to make a circle and measuring that out, and then we'll measure out a circle with the PT spindles and see how much of a difference it gives us there. So once this is all done, I'm going to try to do like a quick garage alignment on this thing, and hopefully I can get the wheels straight, adjust my ride height, since now I got more adjustment in the rear and the front also. All right, so we now have our polyurethane bushings installed on our control arms. I did clean them up. Everything is greased. We have new wheel bearings pressed into our spindles. We did clean them up. We used our hubs with the ARP studs. Everything is, you know, we replaced our boots. Everything is back together, torqued down, lubed, anti-seized, and ready to go. So the next video we're going to be installing the brakes. We got our We still got our fog lights we're going to install. Here, check this side out. Looks pretty nice. I'm still gonna put the cover on here. Everything's cleaned up really nice up in underneath here. Everything's all greased up. Here's our I got my rewire kit. I just kind of bolted these up in here. I might be relocating these depending on the fuel system I get. You know what I mean? I'm just really liking the rear control arms also. So I'm just gonna cut it at that, and the next video we're gonna be doing the Willwood install and yeah, making this thing stop, and hopefully by then I will have the new rear brake pads and stuff will be here, and I can get my calipers and stuff painted black so everything looks really good. All right, till the next one.